Well, here we are, where the adventure really begins, where Greg is going to be taking us to various parts of the Richtersveld. But now, I have a little concern, as I mentioned it earlier. His vehicle is so much better equipped than a standard Fortuner for really difficult off-road work. So I'm going to fit to my vehicle quickly a couple of devices that'll help me cope. The first one is I'm going to do something to protect the tires. This is a tire monitoring system called TyreDog. It's pretty simple, little remote monitor and 4 sensor transmitters that we fit onto each wheel. Now, the point of it is that tire problems are very common in the rough. It's probably the most frequent, most common cause of major stoppages for a convoy, tire problems. This, hopefully, if we have a problem with one of our tires, will warn us, because it warns of low pressure and low or high temperatures, warn us ahead of time so we can stop, fix the problem before it becomes a real problem. And it's as simple as just selecting the front right sensor and screwing it onto each valve, turning it on, and I should get a signal. TyreDog transmitters are screwed onto each valve. A sensor inside each one is activated as the vehicle moves, sending pulsed information to the receiver. And all you do, I've stuck a bit of Velcro on the dashboard, and ta-da, simple as that. We're on our way to Wildepaardrand, or Wild Horse Ridge. Greg informs me that there were, or might even still be, wild horses there. Well, this is the first of them. Obstacles which are challenging to the vehicle. Doesn't look too bad. But you see, Greg's vehicle obviously far more capable off-road than mine. Yeah, it's working. Right. And of course he'll just go off blasé, just off he'll go up the hill over boulders and everything with his vehicle, and I'm going to have to keep up with him. So I think, actually, I'm anticipating on this trip we are going to be pushing the Fortuner to its absolute off-road limit. I'll be very interested to see where that is. This place is just beautiful, absolutely stunning. And this is where you were last seen wild horses?
About 8 years ago. This ridge has got the name of Wildepaardrand, which is a wild horse ridge.
Right.
And we were camping, and we woke up at about 3 in the morning with funny noises. And there were 5 wild horses. The one chap had a canvas tent, and there was nothing else to eat, so they started to eat the tent that he was in. And I've seen the horses twice. There's not many of them, but they basically inhabit these ridges around here.
And there are still some around?
There are still some wild horses here.
Wow.
And while we're here, I just wanted to point out that mist bank.
Yeah.
The local people call it a malmoki.
What we had in the camp?
Is mad, yes. I don't know what the moki stands for.
Yeah.
And the Namakwa people call it a haris. It's just their name. It's basically the Kolbengwela current creates this mist that rolls in. It doesn't normally come this far, because we're probably about 45-50 kilometers from the coast. Where we're standing now is very remote. Ekstensfontein is probably 20 kilometers away. There are some nomadic people in the area, but you're probably going to have 10 people per 150 square kilometers. A little bit to the south, where we came from this morning, there was a prospector called Fielding, and he did quite a lot of work there looking for minerals. Didn't find anything. This whole band is fairly dead. As we move closer to Kubus and Sendlingsdrift, the minerals start to change, and you start to get workable minerals. Not that much was ever found in great quantity, except commercial diamonds. But that's what's so nice. There's nobody here, nobody wants to come here, and it's
amazing. It's absolutely beautiful.